Welcome back to Keeping It Criminal. It has been a week. I have to tell you, I really appreciate everybody who joined the live stream. It was a blast. I can't believe just how much fun that was, and I hope to do it again here real soon. But for right now, I want to give props to Van Balian for finding this video. Today's commentary is about Dwight Lane. He's an individual from Tracy City, Tennessee. He decided to do an audit, heavy air quotes, after hours at the Tracy City police station, and, well, you read the title. So let's get to the video, and then let's talk about it.
Alright guys, it's Dwight Lane coming to you at the Tracy City Police Department. We're inside the police department as we speak is the man sitting still on active duty who tried to sexually assault my daughter. He is still a police officer after we filed paperwork, and the Tracy City does not want to take and have anything to do but let him continue to be a police officer up here. He should be put on administrative leave until after the investigations are over. This is where it gets where it ain't no good. How can you have a child predator working as a police officer after he has an open case in Franklin County for rape? He has a case in Grundy County when he worked out there for fondling the inmates of Grundy County. But yet he still hired at Tracy. So I'm going to do a little audit here on the First Amendments on camera. That way they can't say that I tried anything. Notice there's no signs that says authorized personnel. So that's where we're at. I will not quit until this man is put under the jail for my daughter's justice. Will not quit. Will not stop. He needs to be brought to justice. Needs to be brought to justice.
This place is closed.
This place is open to the public.
Go.
This place is open to the public.
Go.
Hey, go ahead.
Go.
I've not done nothing to you.
Out of here. The place is closed.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It closes at 7:30.
Now look.
Hey,
That right there, you just tased me.
Yes, I'm doing. It's right.
Wow, look,
You just tased me.
the strum's on
Out
there.
of all.
Nothing to you.
Out and off. Get out of here.
You call paramedics.
Clint
You
Strum.
call paramedics. Go ahead. Go
It
ahead.
closes at 7:30.
Nope, leave it alone, son.
Just
keep
hit you
it
with a
recorded.
taser. Clint
Keep it
Strum.
recorded. You have just put your ass. Keep jerking
Hey, why are
on
you
me.
jerking him?
Keep jerking on me. Go ahead.
You good?
Nope, leave it alone, son. Don't touch me.
Look at that, y'all.
Keep it going.
This place
the
is
camera
public, and it closes at
You're right.
7:30.
It closes at 4:30.
This place is open to the public.
It's open-
There's a police department here. It's open to the public.
The building closes at 4:30.
It's open to the public.
No.
See him jerking, son?
Look at that.
See him jerking?
Chomo.
See him jerking?
He ain't gonna jerk me around. I'll stay in here.
You know you just had it, right? My attorney's going to eat you alive.
Good.
Hey, stop pushing him.
Keep pushing. You're bad when they got the cuffs on me. Keep pushing.
You ain't bad without that badge, though.
Why am I being arrested? Why? All thing you got to do is tell
Look
me.
at that, y'all.
We goddamn jerking on me. Walking. Keep jerking on me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep
I ain't
jerking on me.
jerking on him. Can't even unlock a door on a police car.
This.
Tased you for no reason.
Yep. You seen what that taser done though, didn't you?
Nothing.
Nothing. Quit. I'm getting in the car. Go ahead. Bobo, watch you jerk these out.
Hey, paramedics supposed to do that, Chomo.
That's right.
Yeah, they are. It says it in
That's
the rules.
right.
Clint Strum.
He's jerking them out
Yeah.
of the stomach.
That's it.
Son, just keep it rolling.
Oh, I will.
Tell Pa to come and get me.
I will. You just messed yourself up. Don't touch me either.
Go.
I'm not going. This is.
Trespassing.
I'm not trespassing. This is. I don't see no authorized personnel only.
You're trespassing because I told you to leave.
You told us to leave once and you hit him with a taser, buddy. You're hit. Hey, he's hit. Don't worry about it.
Now, if we look at this video like any other frauditor video, we see some very similar behaviors. First and foremost, I got this on camera so I can prove I didn't do nothing wrong. Well, that's wrong because you walked up on a police officer after busting into the police office after hours, and he felt threatened enough to have to tase you because you got up on him. This was not, oh, hey, let me walk up and engage. No, it was, I am walking up on him. I want to be a threat to him. I want him to feel threatened because of the way that I feel. Number two, you point around the camera looking for signs, but what you fail to realize is that right there, next to the door, on the right-hand side, is the hours of operation. The police are always available 24 hours a day in case things go sideways, and that's understandable. But that doesn't mean that the office is wide open for you to just waltz on in. There are civilian employees, which you show in some of your social media posts where you go in for FOIA requests for the body cams that are not officers. Those people aren't there 24/7. So the reason that is closed is to protect the office area. Then, of course, he's got to make a bunch of noise, which every auditor does at this point from what I see, or at least every frauditor does. He squeals, he gets all agitated, the police officer, or rather the police chief, is putting him into the car, and then his son runs off. Now, look, I get it. This guy is upset. He wants some vigilante justice for his daughter. Whether or not what he says is true, this is not the right way to go about it. It isn't. It just makes you look worse. Because when that time comes, if it does come, that it's found that Wilder did something to Lane's daughter, then this is going to show up in court and show how Lane might be violent. This doesn't help your case. Now, the other thing is, I wanted to make sure that any of these allegations that Lane made in his video were legitimate, so I did a whole bunch of cross-reference searching. All these different counties in Tennessee, I've looked for as many different terms as I can find. And the problem is that Tennessee doesn't have a very high technological approach for their court system or their police stations in some of these small towns that he's talking about. And I get that they may not have the funding to be able to have the backbone that other larger cities can have. So trying to find information on this was difficult. There's nothing in the newspapers for 2014 about an alleged fathering of a child with a teenage girl by Officer Sweeten. There's nothing in the newspaper archives I could see about Wilder being a part of a jail inappropriate touching scandal. What there was, though, is in the Knox News from Tennessee about Tracy City, Tennessee, where a drug addict, hot check writer, and prescription forger was supposedly working with Chief Wilder in order to arrest other people for selling drugs. And what happened with that case is a couple of innocent people who were known in the community very well and liked in the community were arrested, only for them to have the charges dropped against them because they didn't do anything wrong. And so they filed a countersuit. There's a lot of oddities with this case. There's no recordings of the grand jury. There's no recording of Chief Wilder talking to this drug addict to set up this sting as an informant. With the recordings that they do have, there's a benefit of the doubt on who's actually on the recordings. I'm not saying that the chief is not without any wrongdoing in his life, but for what I can confirm, it doesn't look good, but it doesn't look as bad as what Lane is trying to say about him. So I welcome you to do your own research. If there's something more that you can find to this case, I would appreciate anything that you have. I want to see if anything new comes up, or if Mr. Lane decides to do another audit as a vigilante. But until then, have a great day, and above all, be good to each other.